show.
DJ Big Rip, we working, y'all watching.
Woo! Woo! Hype, hip hop, Big Rip. Yo, when it come to flexing, who be cold as me? Certified in the game, I'm an OG. Niggas out here getting mad, they want me to leave. They know I be acting bad on the murder spree. See, it really ain't nobody better. Ask Big Rip, he said I'm equipped for the cheddar. And whoever wanna man up, better stand up. It's the plan, can't to make you put your motherfucking hands up. Married to a bad bitch, call her hip hop. Real niggas never switch, rep the same block. Can't prepare for the hit, they just heard a pop. Bank put me in this music, I can't stop, won't stop. I'm the definition of what y'all not. Prototype, looking like I should've been on top. I'm tri-coastal and it's the hype album. Been getting money, we just trying to get the power.
So you know what it is, it's your boy Big Rip. Again, another Friday. I got some of the hottest rising indie artists from across the city, the state. Rakim Al-Jabbaar, this is like his fourth time over here. He can probably make Kool-Aid now when he come over here. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, I trust him now. You know what I'm saying? Get straight to it. illDallas, you know what I'm saying? My boy out here working. What's going on, kinfolk?
Blessed, man. You know it. Just dropped a new album. I had time to put in that work.
You stay dropping albums.
Gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is key.
For sure. That is key, man. You know what I'm saying? And like saying, you definitely doing it. That's one of the things that keep me, you know what I'm saying, like on your trail, you know what I'm saying, and watching you or whatever. And then the quality of the music, we already know that's gonna be there. So it's good, man. Good to have you, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Back out the pandemic. You was out over here not too long ago though, cause you did Petty Gang. Yeah, for sure. Say man. Say man, we gonna try to push that one real hard, man, for sure. Man, you have to come back, goddamn, anytime you want to. You wanna come over here and whenever, you know what I'm saying, if you get a petty streak in you, you know what I'm saying, you come get it off your chest.
One of my names is Petty Teddy. I'm always petty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Man, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, what you've been doing, you know what I'm saying, what is this? This April, you know what I'm saying, April 2022, man. What strides you making? We back outside, you know what I'm saying, they keep flirting with the pandemic, but shit, we don't care. You steady doing shows, you working.
I was just thinking this shit was gone, and then somebody told me the number spiked somewhere. I don't really be paying attention to
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, I be seeing, I be paying attention. I ain't scared, but cause now I know for sure they playing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because this is my thing about it. I think now it's going to be known like when we was kids and we all, you know what I'm saying, when you was born and we all got the booster shot. Mama and them trip, they came back and they brought the baby and they said, yeah, he's vaccinated. And we were like, oh, thank you. Yeah. They're going to keep doing that shit. But now, in that little box, when you look at all this shit, it's going to say SARS in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it really is, right? You know what I'm saying? So they're going to say that and they're going to have the 19 behind that motherfucker. And it's like, now it's commonplace. We don't trip no more. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. It's patents on that bitch all the way up to 25, COVID 25. So it means
2025?
Nah, so you know.
Oh, yeah, exactly. 19, yeah.
All the way to 25.
Yeah, cause I tripped when they said 19, they said they knew about that 10 years ago.
How you got a patent on the virus? You know what I'm saying? How you own a virus?
The movie Outbreak. You remember Morgan Freeman was in it. I forget who the other was in it, but Morgan Freeman was a nigga that was trying to keep it under wraps. He was like a general in the army. And this monkey, I don't want to take up too much of it, but you know what I'm saying, this monkey had the motherfucker Ebola. It was Ebola they was shit. And it was fucking up shit. They about to bomb the city and everything. Like, man, you got to, they didn't want to release it. They like, shit, we just gonna bomb the city. And that's gonna take care of it. No, you have the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the antidote. Why don't you let it go? We know you got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a good movie, man. And it's the truth. Outbreak. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. And you got Morgan Freeman in there. You know what I'm saying? He was probably about 55 in there.
The question is, how old is that? You know what I'm saying?
Infinity.
That nigga, y'all for real. You're old forever.
Infinity. Infinity, man. Man, just talking about movies, that's some shit I do. I watch TV shit, man. What you do in your off time, man? What you like to do, you know what I'm saying? What keep your spirits lifted, or, you know what I'm saying, a day in the life?
Shit, I'm a nerd, high key. I wouldn't even lie to you, you know what I'm saying? I be studying different spiritual shit, you know what I'm saying, in my downtime, basically. But my spirituality is what keep me grounded.
Okay.
So I ain't really got too much time outside of spirituality and music. I don't really do too much. It's a couple shows that I keep up with because that's like the only time I got time to watch like 4 shows a week, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I see you all the time. You're saying posting stuff that you don't read, and you know what I'm saying, and just your tweets and just the shit that you saying. Like say we don't sit down enough. You know what I'm saying? You're a nigga that's read. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you stay on top of, you know what I'm saying, yourself. You know what I'm saying? The God within.
I ate 7 grams of shrooms yesterday.
See, that shit be scary, man. You told me, bruh, I had a plug. I guess if you could call it a plug. You know what I'm saying? This back in the day, this nigga gave me some shrooms. He like, Rip, you know what I'm saying? You doing this and this and that? No, sir. They said in my top drawer. So I just said, man, why am I holding these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? Throw them in the trash. You know what I'm saying? And it was a handful of them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
What you scared of?
Cause at that time I had only smoked marijuana. You know what I'm saying? I went through a phase where I loved the girl. You know, so I got rid of a lot of it, and I did a lot of girl.
Girl?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man. But I started that around 33, so I even started fucking around. But it was street shit. You know what I'm saying? I was making money. Yeah, but so. But I didn't do that. I was a weed head.
Some girl, you could definitely do some shrooms.
I got the mushrooms before the shroom, before the girl. That was before that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Them two different things. It ain't really nothing to play with, to be real. You know
They tell a motherfucker told me that, you know what I'm saying, be ready for the. I always seen people. I'm thinking that the psychedelic trip on it is gonna be something that I ain't never done, cause I don't ride roller coasters.
Yeah.
So like that scares the shit out of me.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Shrooms is definitely a roller coaster.
That's why the fuck I ain't
Get
fucked
on
with
that bitch.
That's why I fucked with
It's gonna test you. All it is really though, you know, 9 times out of 10 is gonna show you a reflection of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And to like the untrained mind, if you're in a bad mental state, if you got a lot of energy and thoughts that you suppress, you know what I'm saying? And like you sweep a lot of shit up under the rug.
Right.
The shrooms gonna make you deal with it. It's gonna put it right in your face, and you ain't gonna be able to run from it.
It's just gonna make you do that. I'm just chilling in my studio. Yeah. I decided to eat a shroom. I'm about to go to some travels. I'm about to pull up some old shit from my ancestors and shit.
That's possible.
Just off the rip.
That's possible.
Whatever state of mind or energy you got going on.
Yeah. You can have a bad. People will say they have a bad experience, but it's only a reflection of your mind, though. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I watch a lot of TV. You check out Snowfall?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you see the last?
Shows I watch.
You see the last
episode?
episode?
So you put the LSD in the chocolate.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
That nigga had a bad.
But what was he doing though? It was just showing him a reflection of his mind. Everything he tried to suppress.
That's why I thought of it, because what you described took me right down. Like, you don't know what he's talking about.
The other dude, the homie with the braids, I forget his name. See, he wasn't tripping. He had revelations that he like, nigga, I'm finna go to Africa. I'm finna get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my girl with me. I'm taking my girl with me. He wasn't tripping.
So and I'm glad they showed that, because like everybody was on the same shit and everybody handled it different.
Everybody had a different.
But then, like you said, what you just said at first, if you got a lot on you, and Franklin had a lot on him. You know what I'm saying? So he would have to be the for sure. I fuck with Snowfall, man.
Oh no, that's the shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it seemed pretty accurate. Some motherfucker said today, a little bit. You know, I don't think it's. So I'm looking at the timelines. You know what I'm saying? Like when they took the shit to Little Rock.
They took Ricky's story, and then they just, you know what I'm saying, exaggerated it.
The real Freeway Ricky.
Yeah, that's what him, bro.
For sure.
The hoes,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And they just built on that. You just imagined. They took everything that they did know about him, and like that's the foundation.
And that's Young Singleton.
Right.
This is brainchild.
And then they put imagination on top of it.
So he an OG. You know what I'm saying? He got this credit. So like he sort of. I ain't gonna know if he just automatically just authorized he can do that. You know what I'm saying?
No. He ain't authorized that.
You don't think he got that? I mean, streetwise. You know what I'm saying?
No, he did. He got interviews out talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Well, I'm glad he did, though. You know what I'm saying? I like the shit.
Nah, it's still a dope ass show. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with giving the man his credit, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got to. And I see they keep his name in the credits and shit, too. You know what I'm saying? They keep it in that shit. The only thing that threw me on that one was the Tiger shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on.
I like.
That shit is too far. But it's TV.
They made it TV then. You know what I'm saying? It was almost, you had like, you know what I'm saying, so unbelievable, like a timeline, and you know what I'm saying, like a documentary, nigga could, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you threw the Tiger in that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that shit may be true, Rob. She said he was over nigga house yesterday, had 4 alligators in a house about this size.
I mean, niggas
in a double wide.
Niggas be having shit like that, but what is the chances that you randomly running through a neighborhood and end up at the house with the tiger? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said too. Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. The state of hip hop here in DFW, man. When they speak of greats, you know what I'm saying. You hear a lot of people out here now dropping albums. A lot of albums been dropped. You know what I'm saying? Here, you know what I'm saying. You got a lot of dope people, man. Who you? I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say your peers that you know what I'm saying. You see, and I know we not focused on just Dallas Fort Worth, but that's where we sitting at. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. But here in Dallas Fort Worth, when it comes to hip hop, your top 3 people, and you can put yourself in there if you want to. It's on you. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't put myself in there. For some reason, people keep asking me this question. Oh, that's interesting. But,
for real?
Mm-hmm.
All this out my dome.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you gotta say Jason Lyric. When you say top 3, what you saying? You talking about like?
I'm talking about artists that you know what I'm saying that you would say like, man, yeah, I like what they doing. That's what I strive to do. You know, he doing some shit I want to do. You know what I'm saying? He getting some. Whatever, and then I don't want to put no cap on it. I want this raw answer. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of niggas doing their thing, bro. Jason Lyric doing his thing. Of course, Juice Leroy doing his thing.
Shout out to the Juice God.
There's a young boy named Charles K is doing his thing.
I done heard tonight. Charles K and what's the first one you said?
Jason Lyric.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing these names, but we ain't met yet, and I ain't up on their music. And I'm gonna be mad when I do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I done heard some of Jason's shit. Mm-hmm. I make him type his name in and something may come up, but like I don't. He's nowhere near like you know what I'm saying. How what me and you got. You know what I'm saying? And then I can't even think of a song title. So yeah, I need to.
Well, that's the thing that I be trying to tell people, and that's what make your question hard, right? Because we in a very big metroplex.
For sure.
So it's so many different pockets, and it's like a bunch of niggas that's hot in different pockets, but it's in their pocket. The other pockets, they don't really know about you. It ain't too many artists that intentionally mingle throughout the whole system. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They just in the pocket. So it's a nigga, you know what I'm saying? About 10 different pockets, there's 10 different niggas that's doing their thing at a certain level.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of times folks been arguing and saying like, I say Fort Worth, you know what I'm saying? I don't hear it too much for Dallas, you know what I'm saying? But they be like, you know what I'm saying, Fort Worth scene dead, or like say, but those people, these bloggers, the big bloggers, Dallas Global and some of all these other folks, they focus on some of them the millennials and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I had a big producer from, I forget now, he's from Dallas, but he said like shit, like, the scene dead around here, and I'm like, how could you fucking even say that? You know what I'm saying, for Dallas, Fort Worth, I'm like.
But this the thing, in their pocket, it is dead. But they talking about the internet, bro. They talking about the internet. They talking about Dallas's internet presence.
So you think Dallas internet? Mm-hmm. And when you say that, they
talking about the internet presence, bro. They don't have a lot of material and shit that they can post from niggas. You know what I'm saying? In reality, the meat of the city is more so focused on the craft. Right? You know what I'm saying? So we got real musicians, real artists, real producers, you know what I'm saying? But those type of people is not going to give you the type of content that you want to put on your blog to get yourself traffic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so what we lack is the niggas on the internet doing that type of shit.
That bullshit.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of that. We got a lot of real artists.
That's why I want to get this shit right here straight, where I can put out that real shit, bro. Cause like I said the other day, I ain't going like I should. Motherfuckers always, you know what I'm saying, want to say this and that where I should be or whatever. But like, and I probably could, but I'm not gonna coon, fool. I'm not gonna do that shit.
That's what I mean, because the internet is driven off of negativity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? And so if you live in that world and we ain't got a lot of traffic on the internet from our artists, you're gonna say I see it dead. But if you go outside, you know it's thriving. You know what I'm saying? So
that's another thing I be saying. That's why I be saying, yeah, we in the streets, never industry. I like I said, how could if you really out here moving, you know what I'm saying, and going and you know what I'm saying, going to see shows and going to see these motherfuckers and shit, like you a know, you know what I'm saying? There's some dope ass motherfuckers.
Then it's different. You go back to the different pockets. They'll say, in a certain pocket, MC Search agreeing that I got the rap album of the year so far is super big in my pocket. In they pocket, that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
They don't even know who Search is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't rush and post something like that because you're not even aware.
Oh, who that is? Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes you'll get up on the rock. I'm gonna tell you myself, bro. I put myself there because you see sitting behind on that wall. That's where I come from. That's how much I used to be off into hip hop.
Yeah.
When I started, you know what I'm saying, doing radio, you know what I'm saying, I started searching out for, you know what I'm saying, people like you know what I'm saying, and then think, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting all types of music and shit. I sort of lost my focus on, you know what I'm saying, mainstream music and shit for a long time.
Yeah.
I remember, I don't know, Crit album, 2 or 3 albums back, I listened to it several months after it came out. And was blown. I think it was Cadillacs and whatever one, whichever one, but it don't matter.
Yeah.
But when I would listen to it, I was like, "Fuck! The fuck! I've been sitting here listening to these motherfuckers send me this shit up, rushing to flush it, you know what I'm saying? Which, you know what I'm saying?
Listen to some bullshit.
You get 60 songs a week, you know what I'm saying? 10 of them maybe.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We did a lot with that. But you know what I'm saying? Just getting out in the field and just fighting, you know what I'm saying? Going to open mics and then putting on shows myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finding people, you know what I'm saying? That's really, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find out, trying to turn this into something.
Yeah.
That's the shit, you know what I'm saying? That when you out there rubbing elbows with them people, you'll know they're like, yeah, man, this motherfucker thriving, you know what I'm saying? And then I look at folks that's like y'all, that y'all probably got there. I mean, you got fans like, this is what I want. How everybody post their Spotify reports and shit, and the end of the year and shit.
Yeah.
I want motherfuckers to start goddamn me posting they goddamn me digital spin reports and shit. They DRTs and shit. That shit's important.
Yeah.
And it's that much of a flex as well. So now you got 2 of them. That's game. Y'all heard it right here. You know what I'm saying? But Rakim Al-Jabbaar on this illDallas night.
You know what I want to see niggas post?
What's that?
Goddamn ticket sales.
Another one. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that validates, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, where like that really shows you where, you know what I'm saying, you are turning this into a career. It's no longer a hobby. My nigga J Diggs was over here last Friday. And he a corporate dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the way his mindset of where like, man, this is, you know what I'm saying, this don't make more money than AT&T do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put just as much as I can into it. You don't see no difference, but like I know what my job is. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just your outlook is something that, you know what I'm saying, 100 people came over here, you know what I'm saying, nobody has that outlook. You know what I'm saying? Just where a nigga like say, bro, I'm doing this shit, but this shit, I'm like, damn, why do you even put out the type of music you put out? The nigga music is good.
Yeah.
You would think somebody like that shit would be lackadaisical in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, they don't put no thought process into it. But, yeah, it's some good motherfuckers out here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You leading the charge. You showing them, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, this is with the collaboration album that you did with Juice Leroy. Y'all put out Juice God.
Yeah, for sure.
That was what?
That bitch banging, too.
2 or 3 months. Now, the only thing, do I got that motherfucker? I think I do got that motherfucker. Or something. I don't have it.
Yeah, you do. You told me you didn't have it, then I sent it to you.
Yeah, I do have Juice God. And I have listened to that motherfucker. My brother get a lot of shit. There's been a lot of albums dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Heard this first.
It was on lock for 2 years, bro.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I ain't dropped since 2019.
For real?
Not no album.
Was that the
Not
last,
no
was that the, that was when you dropped the Underground God?
Yeah. 2019.
Remember I made the commercial for the motherfucker we did?
I watched that the other day.
Nah, for real.
I said, I know that nigga was high when he did that shit. Tripping.
Say, man, that we just trying on. I just got a hold of that green screen. Just got that technology. You know what I'm saying? I think that was like, I thought about that too. That had to be like, that was my anniversary show. That was like 5 years ago. It was, when was that?
3 years ago.
It was a 3?
Mm-hmm.
5, yeah, for sure, because I'm in 9. So yeah, that's about right, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I've been using that motherfucker for a minute. Yeah, see, I'm looking for Rakim Al-Jabbaar. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You rock that in the 6 year. I appreciate that, nigga. That's why I pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, your music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Besides, you've been over here I just had always been impressed, you know what I'm saying, with the first shit that you had going.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about this album, man, illDallas.
Yeah, for sure.
You and DJ Menace.
Yeah.
I'm now learning about DJ Menace because of this album. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, for real?
I was asleep. I may have heard his name, but I don't know him. But now I'm woke to him. You know what I'm saying?
Menace the best DJ in Dallas when it comes to song selection, for sure.
When you say song selection,
the songs that he chooses to play in the order in which he played them.
Okay.
And off the top of his head, too.
You talking about in a party and a
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Ridiculous. Especially for a hip hop head.
Yeah.
He'll drive you crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to check him out right. So that's what he mainly with one of the big DJs over there. You know what I'm saying? Where he spinning?
Right now he's spinning the Armory Deep Ellum on Sundays.
For sure.
And the Rabbit Hole on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Both spots from 2 to 6.
So when you walking them motherfucker, you ain't gonna want to leave out there, but he gonna keep you.
Then he be having the drummer with him, Metric, to play the drum.
Mm.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Shout out to Menace, man. And he make beats.
Yeah, he make beats, he rhyme.
Cause he did this whole tape, right?
Hip hop, he know how to do graffiti, he make beats, he rhyme, and he DJ.
Oh, he is hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Throwing
through. He got a sleeve that's all hip hop logos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I live this shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So to mesh up, man, I think I heard you talk to somebody, but tell us, you know what I'm saying, like, I heard the story, you've been working, you've been doing your promo, kudos to that.
Yeah.
So, but you said, you know what I'm saying, you was trying to get at him, you know what I'm saying, and it took a little bit. Yeah, so, but you said you knew how to approach him. So how did you first approach him?
You gotta play the game the right way. If you want to give it a DJ.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? Any DJ, like I tell artists all the time, I don't feel like you can complain about a DJ never playing your music if you ain't never helped the DJ carry his equipment to the venue or from the venue.
Yeah, for sure.
But niggas don't understand, they haven't studied the culture, so they don't know how this shit's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or you go up there, buy him a drink, wait till the event is over, and walk with him to the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's your opportunity to help him carry his equipment. He gonna have a conversation with you, and you can give him the USB. Now, I did all that and that shit still didn't work. You know what I'm saying? But shit, persistence paid off though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And cause what you said, after a while, did he get back at you? What was it like a year or 2 years later?
We was sending emails.
Uh-huh.
So he finally seen the email one day and he opened it because my name was Rakim Al-Jabbaar. So he was like, oh, this motherfucker named himself after Rakim and it's gonna be whack. What he told himself, you know what I'm saying? We won off that because when he pressed play, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was it? You know?
What was it? That's a great question. I want to say a freestyle I did to that deep cover instrumental.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I went crazy on that beat.
Yeah. That's a hot beat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Motherfucker grew up with that one. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing on that spaz on that boy.
Come on, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when y'all reconnected, you know what I'm saying, was it automatically like, man, let's do something, or what was it?
Yeah, we been supposed to make an album for shit. 4 years before we did it. And the truth be told, I dreamed this moment when I first got cool with him. Before I ever went to his house, I had a dream that I went to his house and we made an album together and it changed my life. Like I blew up. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
You put a lot of good work in on this one. You think your core people, you know what I'm saying? Who is this album for? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely my core. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? People that appreciate real hip hop and know what that shit's supposed to feel like. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a feeling more than a sound. You feel me? That's why I'm in tune with the spirit of my culture. So that's why that shit sound. You might would say it sound old, but it don't feel old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what the spirit of hip hop is.
For sure.
You feel me?
A lot of niggas ain't gonna talk like that, bro.
They can't.
They can't, bro.
They don't even know.
I know what that is, bro.
They get on stage and they rap over their lyrics. I'm over 300 pounds and I be busting their ass.
Yeah.
With no vocals.
With no vocals.
Niggas cowards.
So I hear a lot about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I done when I was first starting to DJ and shit, you know what I'm saying, and trying to get my name, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing open mics and you know what I'm saying, all this other type of shit. And it be lounges, it be event centers, you know what I'm saying? Everybody stage don't be, you know what I'm saying, a big stage with a sound engineer, you know what I'm saying, and that shit. So like a lot of times when you coming up in the ranks, you know what I'm saying, I ain't talking about you like a person like you today. You know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, you done did some of the bigger stages around here, you know what I'm saying, you know about stage performance. And so, but you probably done went somewhere like, you know what I'm saying, when these motherfuckers, the sound system was fucked up. You ain't never been there before.
I mean, if you do it the right way, that's where you gonna start.
Yeah, for sure. So we gonna all do that. So the gripe when people say that what they is like, you shouldn't be goddamn me. What's the biggest shit coming? Goddamn, you shouldn't be going goddamn me to hell, El Centro or whatever the shit Smooth Vegas is to do.
Central Popular.
Yes, yeah, with the motherfucking rapping on your vocals and shit.
Should be nowhere rapping on your vocals.
Not like that, nowhere.
No.
I know that shit make Mouse quake. He almost threw up one time. We was somewhere. And he just looked horrible over there. I was just like,
bro, it don't make no sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's you can never rap on time with them vocals anyway. So it's disturbing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be off beat. You can't do that the same way every time.
Teach me, man.
And you got less control over your show. Your show is, that song is not supposed to sound like the CD. That's not what they're paying for. They're paying to see a show and be entertained. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta strip the vocals off and break this thing down to even play with it and move this crowd the way you need to.
Niggas don't put their homework in on their music to even do that. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas get up there and don't even, you know what I'm saying, remember the lyrics. So yet alone, you know what I'm saying, to go and try to do it without a lead vocal, basically a cappella, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so they don't even go in there and, you know what I'm saying, and practice with their shit. So but that's another thing, that's where the crowd starts to get thin.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's tons of people if I say, hey, I'm doing this tonight, send the shit to this email, I'm gonna get tons. You know what I'm saying? But as the night go, you know what I'm saying, them ton, I was like, shit, I shouldn't even open goddamn me 10 of these motherfuckers. Yeah. And then you put that on stage.
That's where you get scared.
How do you work on your stage performance? You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me, who said something, goddamn me, they were talking about I think the last time that I seen you might be in Wicks. Oh yeah, that was at the Golden Ticket.
Oh yeah.
So I ain't seen you in a minute.
That was a dope show.
That was a dope show. You came out, you know what I'm saying, your sister with the goddamn me sage and shit. I'm just a regular Christian, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still believe in white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He got me this far. I'm down there 50. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Work for you. Work for you.
For sure. Yeah. So, but when I seen the shit now I'm in touch. Yeah. When I seen the shit, I like, nah. Tipped my hat to you. I was like, I hadn't ever seen that shit before. This motherfucker's about to go dumb in this motherfucker.
Oh, you definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But it added character to your show. You know what I'm saying? Like say when you go into a room, you know what I'm saying? Like say it may be a new room, it's not necessarily maybe your room, you know what I'm saying? You give somebody you know what I'm saying, they can feel you, they like, motherfucker, like now I'm more in tune with this dude, or a motherfucker feel like, nah, this ain't even my type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? But now somebody got that, like, you giving them more. I tell people all the time, my biggest thing that I try to tell people is I ask for transparency in your raps and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, not you. I'm not saying you give me transparency. I want any music that I get from somebody. Man, talk to me. You can't tell me about selling dope fucking bitches. You can't tell me how hard you can't do none of that no more, because that shit been done to death and I did it myself. You know what I'm saying? So you can't impress me with that. What you can impress me with is burn your soul to me, and you know what I'm saying, and telling me something. Because how many motherfuckers is out here putting music out, right?
Yeah, but you don't never want to party.
Oh, I'm not saying no. Give me that of you. Yeah. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to. I had a little dude. You know what I'm saying? He a family member. Where he married into his mama married into the family and shit. And she got a whole little, you know what I'm saying, clan of children. These motherfucking dope boys and hustlers and shit. And so I met the nigga at Mother's Day 2020, because we was all outside when he going out. He rapping. He just got out of jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 25 years old, and he runs Southside over here. Little nigga goddamn me cold. I was scared, you know what I'm saying? I took him to the studio, and then goddamn me had an old police car, and it was about 3 sticks in the car. You know what I'm saying? And he on probation. I was like, man, goddamn. He tripping. But that's what he want to do. He want to be Gucci man. You know what I'm saying? He living that life. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I can help you. I can do a whole lot. He got the money. We shot a couple of videos with Michael Rashad and everything. But that nigga, goddamn me, he just want to do that shit. And I'm like, I said, man, I don't want to keep hearing this music from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I know your family. I see your brothers. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers get sick and shit. You got to talk, my nigga. You got to say something.
They don't look at it like that, though. They don't look at it like even really like an art form of expression, because that's what it is. Because, you see, at a certain point, you can halfway blame Hov, even though Hov is the one who can do it and actually rap. But Hov came in with that boss talk. You never heard a nigga rap from the perspective of the boss about the streets in hip hop until he came. And he looked like it. You know what I'm saying?
Like it.
So then that made every nigga that hustled feel like he had the right to rap. You know what I'm saying? And rap, now these niggas get money. So before it wasn't cool to be the rapper. The rappers wanted to be the street niggas, and they was imitating them.
That's a fact.
But then rap became a hustle, and now street niggas imitate rappers. They're not really rappers, but they'll do that to the best of their ability because of the money that come with it. And then if you get successful, you can transition out the streets and not just rap about the shit. Because every nigga that's in the streets want to be out the streets for sure.
They want to rap. I be telling them,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I know.
And that's a way out. Nigga gonna try that.
I want them to just start the record label. Quit trying to be the rapper.
They don't understand that.
They don't understand.
They ain't got that vision.
Because
they supposed to be the rapper. Because okay, so you want me to give the money to the nigga who ain't did everything I did and put it behind him and let him portray that. Why would I do that when I could just do it myself? That's how they looking at it now.
But they got to look at the picture where like it's Hov and Dame right there on the wall behind you. Yeah. They got to look at the point. I wasn't there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They say Jay-Z man did a little work, but they say he wasn't the man that he portrays in some of those raps or whatever. But regardless, they found the machine. Whoever it was, Biggs or whoever who had the bread, they like shit. We gonna let the homie go. The homie got that flow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let him do the thing.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. You know what I'm saying? That's what
our people struggle with the most, though.
It's a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying, that got that money. I got a few people that's came through here, and you help them set it up, and they rapping. They got big money. You know what I'm saying? They pull up outside in some spaceships and shit. I'm like, man. So, yeah, I'm like, let's get you registered. Let's get you straight. Music is not on par. You know what I'm saying? You just doing a whole bunch of big flexing. You know what I'm saying? I believe, I believe you.
I see it on you.
Diamonds is dancing. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, them rhymes, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't know one credible DJ who gonna, you know what I'm saying, want to spin that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna turn up the party with that.
Next time, tell them holler at me. They can pay me. I'll write them some shit.
Pay you write some shit?
Yeah. Then I ain't even gonna tax you. We
then
they a little bit up front. Just let me in on their publishing. We can both blow up.
What we really talking about is really how motherfuckers need to understand how real this game is. You know what I'm saying? That's really making music. Motherfuckers, if you know what I'm saying, if you open them, you know what I'm saying, the credits, you know what I'm saying, and look, it's tons of songwriters, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers do this shit every day, man. You just talent, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Records don't be written by one person.
Yeah, not great ones.
That's not happening.
Not great ones, you know what I'm saying, and it's not with the music. Y'all did some good shit with these music. Menace was the only producer that did everything. I know he sampled a lot of shit off in there and shit.
He did every beat.
Yeah, for sure. That's what he dope, bro. How long you been producing like that?
Shit, I don't know, a long time.
Have he did a one-on-one with somebody else like this? So this the first one.
First one.
Y'all bust each other's cherry.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, I really did. Yeah, shit. I forced his hand. I got a bunch of beats from him, so I dropped 2 records last year. I hit him was like, I can use all these beats I got, right? And he was like, yeah. I think that made him nervous, like, damn, cause I got a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, shit, we might as well go out here and do the album. We did that bitch in like a month. Yeah, I haven't been done since like September. I was just waiting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask that question. You already sort of touched it. How long did you, so you started working on it when? That process took how long, you said?
About a month.
About a month?
Mm-hmm.
So you already had, so that leads me to this, because you said you have a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How do you, do you write all the time, you know what I'm saying? If you get a beat, you know, are you writing for that beat? Or I know like when I was in my bag and shit, I used to write, you know what I'm saying? I just write. I may write over a beat that I'm not going to use. I may be good enough where I can do it straight off the dome, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, with no beat or whatever, but I used to always write. And so, but now, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get back, but how do you focus on it?
I don't write rap.
So so that question does not apply.
I mean, I come up with the whole verse in my head and then record it. You know what I'm saying? Or the whole song and then record it. I could probably write 5 songs in my head before I gotta get them all out.
So if you go in there doing that like that, how often do you record? You know what I'm saying?
It just depends.
So if you don't do this, so I'm thinking, if you tell me you do that shit, like I'm looking at this like this, when you walking around the grocery store, if you going in Walmart to buy some drawers and shit, is you rapping? Like you got to keep your shit churning to be that sharp and that crisp. I want to know how you do it.
My mama was mad because excuse me. When I graduated from high school, you know, you walk across the stage and they put your face on the screen.
Yes, sir.
I was rapping.
Bruh, you had to be so you do that and been doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, if I would have stayed in school, I could have been a psychologist, bro. Look. When you said that, you don't write, and you said you do this shit, you know what I'm saying, right when you go in there, and I just don't see as you, so, are you a punch, would we say you a punching in rapper? How long is it gonna take you? Are you end up punching in a whole lot?
No.
So you gonna have this shit, you gonna come off the dome. Not necessarily one take, and tell me how you do it. Because hopefully,
sometimes
I sent you something, hopefully I get to see.
Sometimes it's one take. I got a song called Moja, produced by DJ Menace, that's on Firebird. That's the first time I fucked him up, because I did that. What you hear, if you gonna play that song, what you hear.
On Firebird?
Yeah.
Which song?
Moja.
Okay.
Number 5. It's one take and it's the first take, the entire song. You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing this shit a long time though. I'm getting twisted.
When you said that, bro, I like, this motherfucker must just rap all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can ask Metric. I'm on Metric album that's finna come out right here, drummer and producer. He played me the beat. We went on the patio. The beat is kind of playing in the background. We smoking and talking, and I'm writing my verse at the same time. When the joint went out, I was like, all right, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
See, and sitting there like talking to you, like I'm just sort of just looking like you in tune with yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you say all the time. You know what I'm saying? You working on yourself all the time. You reading. You know what I'm saying? You building your mind and your spirit at all times. That's what you do. The majority of yourself. So shit, it's easy for you to put your shit out there, bro.
Yeah, rapping is nothing. That shit is second nature. The business part is what I'm also focused on today. I could rap at the highest level at the drop of a dime. It's not a legend that I done met that I heard my music that didn't consider me an equal. So I already know that. I don't even need that. Like, that's proven and validated. I gotta focus on being the same way with the business.
For people who don't know, and you know what I'm saying, and myself, give me 2 of them people that, you know what I'm saying, that you met and gave you that nod, you know what I'm saying, to say like, okay, from your skill set.
King Crooked or Crooked Eye.
Okay.
And Eminem got him in his top 5, so you can go with that.
Okay. That's good enough.
You know what I'm saying? And Conway.
Conway, when did you meet Conway?
When he performed at
oh, that's right. Yeah, for sure. That's right. That was
Conway. What's that nigga name? Freeway.
Yeah.
Styles P.
Bar Spinners. You ain't naming none but him. You know what I'm saying? I know these
emcee
niggas.
Search, the nigga who discovered Nas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
So they all said, yeah.
Yeah.
What we gotta do? We need to call in a favor, man. Like, man, come on, man. What we got? Can we get all them names? You know what I'm saying? Like today, to everybody, like say, come on, man. This
you got work. It's still business. It's not about talent.
Yeah.
It's not about talent. You know what I'm saying? I personally care about the craft, so I'm gonna do my shit the way I do it, and I'm gonna get to where I'm going. It might, you know what I'm saying? It's okay taking a longer road sometimes.
Bro, I had a big thing with my girl that I even brought Rob C in it because I needed somebody, you know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity, somebody wanted me to do an interview with them, and that person, I got a rule. You know what I'm saying? Most people come over here to pay to come do this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I say that's what I get if those people are not you. You know what I'm saying? Or they got some checks with somebody that I admire. You know what I'm saying? It costs a little money to come over here. Yeah, for sure. So look, but this person is out here on social media. They making a name for themselves. They know, but they want me to do this interview with them, so I help them do something. And my thing is, I don't book no interviews if I don't like your music and I don't like you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, what are we gonna do with that?
And it's just a waste of time.
Yes, what am I gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? So this person, I don't like their music, and you know what I'm saying, they not a stand-up person. You know what I'm saying? My wife say like I'm chasing subscribers. My subscribers ugly and a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I just started this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been focused on radio. You know, I'm like, duh, nigga, you need to, you got to get monetized, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get monetized. I got too much content. You know what I'm saying? Way too much. All this shit is recorded. I just bought a brand new 4 gigabyte today. You know what I'm saying? So shit. So but look, I'm like, my wife like, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Rob C like, you don't really need to do that. And then I'm looking like, man, I'm trying to get these subscribers up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, that is sort of like going like, nah, I wasn't gonna do no shit that's gonna be any different than what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna give facts and I'm gonna ask great questions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna expose them when I can. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't even want to jump in that arena. Like I said, and I said, it's gonna take me forever to get these motherfucking 500 hours or whatever, 5,000 hours. It's gonna take me forever.
Like if you got a lot of content, you just need to upload all your own content.
Yeah, and
there's some more things you can do.
Yeah, it's some shit that may help too. Like I say, maybe today, the last one that I had is sitting over there, the motherfucker got corrupted or something. So you know what I'm saying, it sort of threw me out for like 4 or 5 months or download my shit. But anyway. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like saying what you said, like I just tough it out, you know what I'm saying, and be me, do me, you know what I'm saying, and find out my weak areas. Like this, what we doing tonight with this I think like been my weak area.
I probably could have signed a deal 4 years ago if I'd have changed my name.
They didn't want to do that. Your daddy gave you that name. What they wanted to change it to? Niggas have done that though. Tip is not Tip, it's T.I.
Just mainly get rid of the Rakim part. Anything but that, basically.
Damn, and like you can't really, well. And I just thought about that. Is the Al really your daddy name, or is it what is the Al?
No, Al-Jabbaar is his name that he gave himself is Rakim Allah.
Your daddy? No.
Rakim the rapper.
Okay, yeah.
Right? My name is Rakim Al-Jabbaar. Al-Jabbaar is one of the many names of Allah. You know what I'm saying? Al-Jabbaar is the restorer.
Yeah, so they just said that on, it's funny I say that, but like they just said that on the winning time, on the Lakers shit I'm saying, that's when they was in there talking.
Abdul-Jabbar is one of the many names of Allah.
Yeah, for sure. Because his daddy asked him, like, what does that name mean? You know, he was telling his daddy and shit.
But so they don't understand
that's for real.
They don't understand that I'm living a prophecy.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if you look back at this culture, maybe 500 years from now, right? It's going to become mythological. When you see these monument statues, these graffiti pieces of these characters, and you're that far removed from them, they're going to make it, it's going to become a mythology, right? And then the first coming of the most commonly known, everybody would consider Rakim Allah is the God emcee. You know what I'm saying? And then to them, it's going to look like the God came back.
That's why, you know what I'm saying, you know you got a plan. I watched King Richard, you know what I'm saying, when it came out and shit, like the plan that he had, it seemed like you got that in order. You know, if you go to the hospital and ask you, you know what I'm saying, do you got a living will? You know what I'm saying? You got a living will for your, you know what I'm saying, for your shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta know your purpose.
Yeah.
If you don't, where you going? Where you headed? You know what I'm saying?
One in the
round. That's gonna give you direction,
Man, you definitely be dropping that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? to have, you know what I'm saying, the mindset, and it's a lot of our brothers and a lot of people I heard, you know what I'm saying, that they got their mind right, you know what I'm saying, and understand where they going or whatever, but
sure.
It's refreshing, you know what I'm saying, for a motherfucker to put it out with the swagger that you do,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, to make it palatable, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
That's intentional. I'm also blessed because I've been that way my whole life. That's what I be trying to tell.
Been having this drip.
To tell that's what I be trying to tell the youth when I encounter them, because I recognize that a lot of this generation, they feel like it's not cool to be intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck that.
And I was always one of the smartest niggas in the school since I've been 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I was also one of the coolest niggas in the school too.
Yeah.
Just because I'm intelligent, that don't mean I'm a lame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that's fucking crazy. And
Yeah.
I got way too much game to be a lame anyway. You slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta miss me with this shit.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's you untook that, man, and like putting that. What this studio album? How many albums is this? You got in your catalog now?
4 technically, but you know, Firebird, you gotta buy it directly from me.
Okay.
You can't get it online.
So you calling it 5 or that's 4? You say if you.
I got 5. That's Juice God.
Juice.
Yeah. I'm finna go crazy though. I'm finna drop again.
This drop again?
Yeah, in June.
In June?
Yeah.
Who you working with?
I work with a couple producers.
Okay.
Like Kurt McGirt, Leo, CG, Dark Side. This dude named Dark Side. That nigga is crazy. I think that's and the dude named Old Boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Not Prince. Not Old Boy Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Man, saying all that, I talk to people there across the country, and that's how A&Rs, they try to find people. Like now, like they motherfuckers sit at their computer, they check your Instagram, whoop de whoop. I remember the days of when, you know what I'm saying, when we was trying to goddamn find people, and the A&Rs was coming out doing the shit that, you know what I'm saying, being in the streets, you know what I'm saying, going to clubs and shit or whatever. And so now with social media like it is, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers just check, you know what I'm saying, they check a few stats, you know what I'm saying, but they look
Go
at
on a
views.
label meeting, that's the first question they're gonna ask you. How many followers you got?
That's it.
Before you play the music and anything. That's the first question.
First thing they got, and I look at the point, cause I say me, you know what I'm saying, my shit mediocre, you know what I'm saying, compared to my nigga D-Dirt. I look at my nigga D-Dirt. My nigga D-Dirt, we like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at my shit versus his, and you know what I'm saying, and like I look at, you know what I'm saying, bigger ranking and shit, and I'm like, well, I ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the respect I get, you know what I'm saying? And so like if I meet a new person, you know what I'm saying, if I look at an artist like that, and I like, this motherfucker ain't got no shit, but that nigga may be the next Michael Jackson or somebody. We can't really just go on that, and I say that's making motherfuckers lazy, bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? DJs, and they go all the way up to DJs, to promoters, to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because you just riding the wave. Nobody is truly trying to find and touch and get new talent first. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, if you just gonna go off, if you just gonna go off of followers and shit like that, you already jumping on cause okay, if you jump on there and that motherfucker got 500,000, now he works. Now you gonna look at the nigga. Yeah. But what if he sound like Ice JJ Fish or whatever that nigga is? You know what I'm talking about?
They gonna post this shit.
You know, they probably will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit jabbing.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Crazy. That's the game though.
Do at any point do that sort of frustrate you? You know what I'm saying?
It has in the past, but not most so recently, because I realized that every artist that's in my lane, like the Conways and Freddie Gibbs, all them different type of niggas, Currency, niggas that don't have a whole lot of fame, and Action Bronson, the niggas that make that type of music, when they come to the city, they shows sell out. Which means in real life, those fans are there. Somebody just gotta go get them.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And you realize that the more you focus on the business aspect. The ticket sales and the merch is where you're gonna make the most money as an artist. Period. So why not focus on that? And when you look at that, if them niggas selling out when they come here, I can go take their fans. And I'm from their city.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't worry about the internet like that.
I think the biggest thing, what was hard, what I tell people who I always try to, you know what I'm saying, this foundation over here is Tri-Coastal Radio. You know what I'm saying? It was all about, you know what I'm saying, pushing digital radio, and so that's always the foundation. And so when people, you have to tell them, you know what I'm saying, they find a focus group, you know what I'm saying, you know, some people that you know what I'm saying, like everybody is not gonna like indie hip hop. Some niggas don't wanna goddamn hear the new shit first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes somebody like me, they're like I wanna hear it first.
And some niggas don't like Jay-Z. You gotta find who like you and focus on them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I try to tell people, like, for people like, you know what I'm saying, that was like, bro, if they don't want to listen to Tri-Coast, if they don't want to listen to Wild Out Radio or whatever I say, those are people that don't want to listen to new shit. They just want to hear the Migos out there and what's in the club. You know what I'm saying? They're like, when you play something new, you throwing that groove off. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? So you gonna have to find somebody who wants to, you know what I'm saying, who like hearing new music, you know what I'm saying, or somebody that's tapped in, you know what I'm saying, that likes goddamn underground music and shit. You gotta find them people, you know what I'm saying, like saying that shit'll work. But when you find that and then you take them and they cross your shit over, you know what I'm saying, to the mainstream, then you know you that artist, and that's why I say earlier about you leading away from the crowd now. You know what I'm saying? You find those people and shit, and that's what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna name your tribe? You know what I'm saying? When they push you all the way up front and shit.
I don't know, man. That's a good question. You gotta figure that out.
And like, you know what I'm saying, you keep your shit, you know what I'm saying, the videos, you keep your shit sexy and shit, you know what I'm saying, you have, you know what I'm saying, you got a way with words to keep them around you. My dopest line from you that said that I always, I forget it was on Underground God, I think, when you said, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna juggle 4 titties with juggle these 4 titties with 2 hands. I've been in that situation.
And you think you really think about it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
like that.
That's why I knew that was gonna hit. Everything that been there, you remember having that thought. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's some special shit.
Yeah, that shit different.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? But that's a light bar coming from you, man. But like I say, you always have something that's, you know what I'm saying, that's deep and thought-provoking, and then, you know what I'm saying, some shit as well. Like I say, you can play light with it, like you said earlier. You don't want to party none. Like,
sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. You did that with illDallas, you know what I'm saying, Up and Down. What was, I put the song up here, the Blimp. What's the name of the Blimp?
Oh,
the
Good Blimp.
Good Blimp, you know what I'm saying? You played a little bit on that one right there.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Talking crazy.
Yeah, for sure. One of my ones that stood out, I don't know if this, you know what I'm saying, I've been binging that shit, you know what I'm saying, winning time about the Lakers, the Sky Hook, and then, you know what I'm saying, Rakim Al-Jabbaar. That's why that shit, like, when you peep that out, like, the only thing that fuck, nah, because you got the sample in now. It would fit, you know what I'm saying? Really? Bro, that shit is like, you need to find whoever's sinking on there to try to send that shit, because they renewed that boy. They renewed that boy for season 2. So, and Doc already in that boy.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I ain't seen the show.
That's the first thing I thought about, bro.
Damn. Yeah, nah, we got to make that happen. I'm going to do a video for that bitch too.
Man, I swear, you send that boy to them, you know what I'm saying? You, when they do the sample and shit, you put that old school off in there, you'll see the clip of him hitting that Sky Hook or something. Yeah, but dope song, you know what I'm saying? And to me, that one hit, cause again, like I say, you know, so that's a big thing right now that HBO got streaming right now. They making a big deal about it. Magic Johnson say he ain't fucking with it.
He got his own show, right?
Do it?
I think he got a show coming out on another platform.
That might be what it is. And but I like, they tell you the truth. They made Magic look. Magic was a player.
Oh yeah, you know he was getting to it.
Boy, he was so serious out there, boy. You know, so he was giving them women the biggest.
That shit caught up with him.
Yeah. Did it? Nigga own half the Los Angeles Dodgers, man. You know what I'm saying? Did it?
Couldn't have.
It might have been COVID-19.
It probably did. You know, he just got the best doctor's money to buy. You know what I'm saying?
That might have been the first pump fake, you know what I'm saying, COVID-19. You know, shit like that.
He probably called Dr. Savior. He didn't tell nobody.
He may have did. He may have did. Richard Pryor plugged him up with it or somebody goddamn it. Yeah, man. It's wonderful, man. To see motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, put the music out. I like when a motherfucker. I got a few people that are on the list. You know what I'm saying. Y'all gonna raise my eyebrows. You know what I'm saying. When they, you know what I'm saying, when they come and shit. You know what I'm saying. And a lot of times. Sometimes I might be watching another music review or something, and you know what I'm saying, they're sitting there and like, especially on Dirt Them shit, I always send music up there and shit. And so like, people like you, I know I gotta go to music sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're gonna like. I tried this shit last week with Best Show in Town, And that shit got flushed. You know what I'm saying?
Who, best show in town?
Yeah, up there in Little Rock and shit. You know what I'm saying? They said some shit. Mama said he got mad at me and shit, goddamn me. But he said, I said, man, all we gotta do is just go back there and win them. They flushed J Rock's mama when I did him like that too. But now they know the nigga by name. You know what I'm saying?
So shit. You like that sometimes?
Yeah. I said, all we gotta do is go win them over, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show what these motherfuckers going. It's like new shit. Like, who the fuck is this?
So we need to go do a show out there.
Dirk wanted to do one down here, so like we could really get in for sure. You know what I'm saying? Man, 2022, man, I really want to try to get back and stride like my pandemic years and shit. Like I've been a dialysis patient for like 11 years, 12 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so like, and then I had some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Going, you remember you probably seen me out here, had a medical shoe on. I was I was doing shows, goddamn, on a knee scooter around this motherfucking shit. I'm down there like Big Hub, rest in peace, Big Hub, man. Hub used to always call me like, man, Rip, don't take care of your shit. You don't want to be like me. I'm like, man, Hub, I'm born with my doctor. You out there tripping.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? You skipping studio, you skipping a doctor to have studio sessions and shit. Like, fuck that. I love a nigga Hub though. But yeah, man, I really want to start using all of, you know what I'm saying, the resources that we got to just really get back outside, you know what I'm saying, like, because I'm going to tell you one of my things, bro, it was like, I asked you for a favor, you know what I'm saying, like, I said for over a year, like, man, nigga ain't on, you know what I'm saying, like, and I think I do that a lot, with a lot of different people, and like I was like, man, I think motherfuckers, man, I ain't really fucking with me and shit. But I was like, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Probably I need to pick up some of your practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if you gonna get out front and lead and you just towards your tribe and shit, I might jump out front of.
You just gotta get out your own head and dig. Look.
That's what it is, man.
The worst thing somebody can tell you is no.
Yeah. For sure. Nigga ain't gonna be
at
this
point. Take that personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And me, so I might ask you again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, these times like this, man, is where I really like. I think this shit. I try to set myself apart. You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying to build. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I have people over, like, especially when they've been multiple times and shit. Like say, it's really in front of the camera is good. You know what I'm saying? But like you know what I'm saying? The trying to find camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? I think the first time you came over here, we sat outside under the tree for a while. Me, you, and the woman. Yeah, for sure. The kids pulled up on us after working everything and shit. So that's how they asked me today, Daddy, who you got? You know what I'm saying? And I said your name. I said, he's like, oh yeah, I remember that. You know, for sure. And then like I say, you did the anniversary shows too, man. So it's wonderful. illDallas, man. Tell them everywhere that you got it at, man. You know what I'm saying? The new shows that we got
on
up.
All streaming platforms. We're doing a show at Club Dada. May 21st. I got a ticket link online in my bio. The tickets is $20. We got the tapes on the way. They $44. If you buy one before the show, you get in the show for free. And we're going to have the merch there too, man. Pull up.
Man, before we get out of here, let them get quiet. I cut that. Tell me a little bit about the tapes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's the platinum tape. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's the platinum tape. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do something classic, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like the album was a classic. It got that classic feel to it. And the tape is more collectible. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's tangible. The value of it is going to appreciate over time.
Man, you know we were just talking about how like I was mad I threw away some of them jewelry. Yeah.
Exactly. The value going to appreciate. So I look at it more like an art piece. You know
when them drop? When you say that again? Because
I'll be ready at the show.
At the show?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try to give me one. What them retail for?
I actually probably have them in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. What them retail for? What you selling them for?
$44.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but if you and you get in the show for free if you buy before the show.
Yeah, I need to goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just hit me. I just robbed me a nigga yesterday, so I'm up right now. You get good around here sometimes.
Be like that, you gotta survive.
Yeah, man, we gotta do that, man, for sure. Say, man, you always welcome over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be here with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? illDallas, I like a lot of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Matter of fact, this is what I need to do, because this is what happened.
DJ Big Rip, we working, y'all watching.